We know them only as SEAL Team 6, an elite group of U.S. Navy SEALs who swooped into Osama bin Laden's compound and took him out with 2 shots. And in the end, the commander on the scene shouted the code name for the mission's success: Geronimo. His exact words right here, quote, "For God and country, Geronimo, Geronimo, Geronimo," end quote, signaling Osama bin Laden was dead. Dig Couch is a retired Navy captain and former Navy SEAL who led one of the only successful POW rescue operations of the Vietnam War. He's also the author of 6 books, including The Sheriff of Ramadi. Dick, thank you for joining us today. As you know, the president and his national security team watched as this SEAL Team 6 pulled off what's being described as a perfect mission here, and we've been watching the pictures. What do you think made this operation so flawless as far as we know right now?
Well, I think you had a very good ground force in place there. And don't forget the SEALs, while they're getting a lot of press, there were probably a number of other non-SEALs as a part of that support package, the assault package going in, and a huge amount of support from analysts, intelligence specialists, planners, briefers, air crews that flew them in there. So the SEALs were part of a very successful team, and I think we should remember that they were just that, a part of a team.
Part of a very successful team here, Dick, that has had success over time. They hunted down major al-Qaeda and Taliban members since 2001. It's operated in Somalia, Afghanistan, Iraq as well, and under a cloud of secrecy always. The question here is, will we ever know who these heroes are who actually don't want to be known?
I rather hope not. I think the respect and admiration of their professional colleagues is enough for these people. I would hope the commander-in-chief might have them all over for a very quiet barbecue at his house in the backyard there, and then let them get back to their duties and serving their country.
Yeah, so many people want to know who they are, but I understand what you're saying here. Chris Jansing, who hosts this show, normally did some in-depth reporting on the training of the Navy SEALs specifically, and she learned that they can operate on land, sea, and in the air, as many know. What is it about their training, though, that makes them what we've called the fiercest fighters in the military, the best?
Well, I think that some Army Special Forces and the Rangers might take issue with that statement, but I think what makes SEALs good, they have a very intense training program, their basic training, but also let's remember, we've been at war for 10 years, and these are mature warriors. There's a lot of tactical muscle memory in what they do. They've been at this a long time, and this assault was not their first rodeo. They've been on a mission after mission, and so they know what it's like, they know what they have to do to succeed, and they brought all that professionalism to bear on this particular operation and managed to pull it off.
And Dick, you know, there's about a staff of 4,000, including soldiers and civilians, in the group that we're talking about, JSOC, which the SEAL Team 6 works with. Costs about $1 billion a year. When we think about the success that has happened over the last couple of days, is the future that we will gravitate towards going to be more about these special ops precision strikes versus the aerial strikes that we've seen recently?
That perhaps might be the case. Don't forget the heart of what a lot of what Special Operations does are their counterinsurgency work, those people who work to help Afghanis and Iraqis defend their own country. So there's a lot more that goes on beside just these raid-type operations. There's special reconnaissance, there's foreign internal defense, and a lot of other things. But I think that it's a capable force. I think it's something that we will maintain in the future going forward, and it would appear that there's going to be work for them, even though that we no longer have to contend with Osama bin Laden.
All right, well, definitely hats off to them. So many across the country thinking of them and their success here. Former Navy SEAL Dick Couch, thank you for giving us some more information about who they are.